everyone, today we are going to be talking about goal setting, and I'm going to share my screen because I have a little presentation for you. So give me just a second here. Okay, goal setting. As you know, to be a Beachbody coach, you can work your business in several different ways. You can kind of work it as a hobby, be a discount coach, but today I really want to talk about setting goals for building your business. So I think I have this quote here: to achieve the life of your dreams, you have to set goals and chase them. It's really important to have goals so you know where you're going, have a plan of action instead of just winging it and kind of moving without direction. So I like to say goals are just dreams with deadlines. So we all have huge, big dreams in life, and putting a deadline on it is actually what turns it into a goal. Because we can all say, oh, my dream is to make $4,000 a month. But if we don't have a deadline of when that's going to happen, it's not really going to move your actions as much as it would if you say, I want to make $4,000 by the end of this year. So it's really important to have deadlines with your goals. The vital difference between dreamers and achievers boils down to some very basic, simple habits. People with clear, written out goals who consistently honor their defined priorities tend to get results faster than others, enjoy a greater level of happiness and long-term success in all areas of life. So goals are good not just for your business, but for many areas of your life. Why do you need to set goals? Without a goal, you can lack direction. It's very important to have something that you're focusing on, or you can be just going in every sort of different direction, but not really getting anywhere. Goals give you something to push towards and challenge you to grow. So if your goal is to become an emerald coach, you're going to work, your actions are going to push you towards that, as opposed to not having no goal at all. But if your goal is to become an emerald coach, you might be actively talking to people about the business. You might be presenting coaching opportunity to your challengers. You'll be doing actions that will help you and challenge you to grow. Goals give us a specific destination to focus our actions and our energies. Like I said, if you have an income goal for your business, your actions will push you towards that goal. So if my income goal is to make $200 a month, my actions will be to invite people to my challenge group so I can sell challenge packs. I will focus my energies to those things so that I can meet that goal for my income. There's a lot of guidelines for setting the goals. Your goals should mesh with your priorities. So it's very important to sit down and actually set what your priorities are. So you're growing your business, but your priorities, what are your priorities? Are you going to be a coach that still has time for your family? Are you going to work certain hours a week? You want to set goals that don't take away from the priorities you already have set in your life. So for me personally, my goal is to be a present mother. So while I'm building my business, I want to make sure the goals I'm setting aren't taking away from my priorities of my family. I want it to work with my priorities and not against my priorities. Your goals should be both personal and professional. So when you're setting goals, I like to set about 10 goals a week. Your goals should be both personal, about improving your own self, and professional for your business. So I usually have a health and fitness goal that I'm chasing. I like to have some financial goals, for saving money for my family, and professional goals to grow my business. I think the more goals that I'm working towards, the more I am going to grow as a person. Your goals should take you out of your comfort zone, because you know what? What is a comfort zone for? If we're all comfortable, we're not going to be challenged to grow and become better people. I know when I set really big goals for myself, it usually challenges me to step outside of my comfort zone and actually do something that I normally wouldn't do to achieve the goal I'm going for. And you should write your goals in the present tense. I recently did this. I had a goal to become a 2-star diamond coach by a certain date. And I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper and said, I am a 2-star diamond coach. And I looked at it. I had it set somewhere that I could see, and every day I would read it to myself. So if you have a specific goal for your business, that you want to be an emerald coach, or you want to lose 50 pounds and get to a certain weight, say to yourself, I am an emerald coach. I am 150 pounds. Speak to it in present tense. Speak to it like it's already going to happen, because speaking in weak words of, I'm going to try to do this, or I hope this happens, those already kind of give you an out. So it's good to speak like it's happened. Speak your goal into being. You should include lots of different types of goals, like I spoke earlier. Financial goals, a health and fitness goal. Don't just make your goals just about growing your business. It should be about your whole life. So I challenge you to create about 10 goals that, you know, include several different aspects of your life. So you're growing as a whole person and not just one area or the other. Because as you're writing and achieving your goals, you'll realize that certain goals will spill over into other aspects of your life. I like to set what's called SMART goals, which is an acronym for small, measurable, achievable, rewarding, and time sensitive. So a small goal, you want to have a goal that with determination and reasonable expectations, you're confident you can achieve in a time frame of 2 to 4 weeks. So you want it to be challenging, but yet something that you could achieve within a reasonable amount of time, a small amount of time. Because the more often that you're checking your goals off your list, the more confidence you're going to have and the more momentum that you're going to get. So it's good to have these little small goals that you're constantly achieving because it builds up your confidence and your momentum. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have big goals. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but it's really important to have small goals that you can reasonably meet, but yet still challenge yourself to get to them. I like to have them in about a 2 to 4 week time frame. Usually I have about a month, like a monthly goal. I want to do this in this month. At the beginning of the month, I set my monthly goal. Measurable. A great way to describe a measure is to say that an outsider would be able to evaluate whether or not you achieved your goal beyond simply taking your word for it. So for, you know, if you wanted to lose weight, it's one thing to say, I want to lose weight, but to have a measurable goal would be, I want to lose 10 pounds. Or for your business, I want to achieve Success Club 10 this month. That would be a small measurable goal for any given month. So you want it to be something that you can actually show that you've attained it, something that you're reaching for, and don't just say, I want to grow my business. Well, that's not really measurable. How do you want to grow your business, and in which way? Are you going to grow your business by adding a certain amount of coaches this month? Are you going to grow your business by hitting Success Club? What is the measurable thing that of your goal that you are trying to achieve? And here's another one, achievable. So the goals you must push you, but they must be attainable too. So you don't want to set such a lofty goal that it's impossible to reach. You want it to be something that's just outside of where you are now, but achievable, something that will push you, that you can get to. You want it to be attainable so it can build your confidence, but yet challenging at the same time. It's kind of a delicate balance. You need a rewarding goal. You need to exercise a degree of willpower and make sacrifices in pursuit of your goals. And the bigger the goal, the more rewarding the achievement. It goes without saying that every time you check one of your goals off your list, you'll feel a surge of confidence and momentum. I like to reward myself as I make my small goals. Now, you know, reward could be, you know, taking a few days off of work, or, you know, rewarding yourself if it's a health and fitness goal, like buying a new outfit. Whatever the reward you have, just make sure you are rewarding yourself as you are slowly achieving your goals. Time sensitive. When you set a date to achieve your goals, you give yourself a deadline. Working without a deadline will diminish your commitment, and nothing keeps you accountable like a calendar. It is true, because it's one thing to say, I want to add 10 coaches to my team. Well, that's great, but if I don't have a month or a time frame that I want to do that by, if I sit down to work today, what's going to push me to do that? If I say I want to add 10 coaches to my team in the next 2 months, I'm going to sit down with the intention of making that goal come true with my actions. So if you have that deadline looming, like every month, a great example is how as coaches we are encouraged to hit Success Club every month. It's a very good SMART goal to have every month because it's small, we can measure it, it's achievable, we get rewarded automatically by Beachbody, and it's time sensitive. We have 1 month to achieve that goal. So Success Club is a great first start for a SMART goal because it already has all the things built in to make it a quote-unquote SMART goal. In addition to my SMART goals, I like to also set short, mid, and long-term goals. I consider my short-term goals usually my SMART goal. That's my monthly goal that I set for myself each month. I sit down at the beginning of the month and I plan out where I want to be, and write out a few things that, I will achieve Success Club. I will recruit however many coaches I have set for that month. I will do, workouts 6 days a week. I set out my, my SMART goals. Now, I always have my short-term goals feed into my midterm or bigger goals. So if I have a rank goal that I'm pushing towards, say I wanted to rank advance to 3-star diamond, I would want to have a short-term goal of adding a certain amount of coaches each month. So say I wanted to add 3 coaches a month. That short-term goal will feed in to help me achieve my midterm goal. It kind of all feeds together. Then the midterm goal is a little bit bigger and a little bit more challenging goal that pushes you, something that can't really be achieved in a short 30-day span. I like to say that a short-term goal could be about a 2 to 4 month out goal. So a good, rank advancement or an income goal, if there's an income that you want to reach by 2 to 4 months, that's a good goal to have so that your short-term goal will feed into your midterm goal. Long-term goal, it's important to have a vision of where you want to be long-term. Use your short-term SMART goals and your midterm goals to propel you to your long-term goal. So for me personally, at the very beginning of the year in January, I set a long-term goal of an income goal that I wanted to be earning $1,000 a week by December. So I like to take a reality check occasionally and say, okay, are my actions right now leading me toward that success of my long-term goal come December? So it's my short-term and my midterm goals, are they feeding into where I want to be? So when I sit down to work and focus on my business, that's something I have in the back of my mind all the time. And occasionally I sit back and see where I am and really evaluate where I am, look back to where I started and look forward to where I need to go and adjust my goals accordingly. I like to say ambitious goals make for outstanding achievements. So, set an ambitious goal, because when you achieve it, look how amazing it's going to be. Don't be afraid to set big goals, because, hey, even if you don't achieve your big goal or big, I like to call it a BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal, if you don't hit that big goal, you'll still propel yourself forward than where you would have been if you hadn't set that big goal in the first place. I love this one as well. Dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams. That's the beautiful part about being on this team. We all believe in each other. We all are working hard towards the same dreams and big goals for each other. So you're already surrounded by people who are doing the same thing as you. Use those people to help with goals, help keep you focused, help keep you accountable. And that's all I have for goals. I encourage you to set a 30-day goal and about a 3-month goal and a big yearly goal. The yearly goal is usually my BHAG, my big, hairy, audacious goal. What would I love to achieve in a 1-year time frame? Anyways, thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know.